Then we're in that loop again.
All right, that is all the update coming in from the US markets. It's time to get to the final update in our global market wrap this morning. European markets ended Monday's trading session modestly higher, with the French CAC up 14, the German DAX gaining 88 points, and the British FTSE closing with a 67-point gain. The Eurozone's industrial output came in stronger than expected for the month of September, rising 0.9% month-on-month and 4.9% on a year-on-year basis. All right, that's all the global market action. How will these cues impact our own markets? We have to catch up on a lot. We have our research team to do just that. They are joining in with the trade setup, the stocks that are likely to be in the news, and the action from the F&O space as well. Hey guys, a very good morning to all of you. Well, first up, let me go across to Rima. Rima, tell us, what is the market setup looking like today?
Well, you know, we are entering a bit of a quiet period in terms of news flow now because we don't have any major local triggers as well. Yesterday, we had the CPI inflation. You know, as the RBI governor had indicated, it will be a sub 7% figure. It's come, you know, similar to that at about 6.77%. So the CPI inflation figure is out of the way. The earnings season has ended today. You've got a few stocks like ONGC, etc., which will react to numbers. But I'm saying in terms of cues, we're going to go very light. There are no major triggers, at least, that are lined up this week. So the focus is going to be on global cues, what the Fed speakers have to say in the course of, the Federal Reserve hike in December. That said, the U.S. markets, as you pointed out, snapped that three-day winning streak. It ended with cuts of close to about 1%. The dollar index, which was 106.7 yesterday, has risen to 107 today. The worries about tech flow, the tech companies and the slowdown there persist, with Amazon, according to reports, likely to lay off close to about 10,000 employees. So that would be a bit of a worry. The street will await the China industrial data and the retail sales data. Will it confirm that China continues to slow down? That will remain to be seen. The Indian markets are likely to perhaps consolidate. Today, the SGX Nifty is suggesting a slightly positive start, but let's see where we can go from there. In terms of flows, the FIs bought 1,089 crore in the cash market, while the DIs bought 47 crore in the cash market. Back to you.
All right, that is the market setup. Rima, thank you for that. Over to Surbhi now. She'll be joining in with all the stocks that will be in focus today. Surbhi?
Few stocks that will be on my radar today. The first one is ONGC, where the numbers have come in better than the expected. The revenues have come in at 38,300 odd crores versus an estimate of 35,500 crores. The EBITDA has come in at 18,800 crores. Margins have come in at 49%, and the PAT has come in at 12,800 crores versus an estimate of just 9,500 crores. Next is Biocon, where the revenue is up 26%, the EBITDA is up nearly 6%, and margins have come in at 20% versus 24% same time last year. Next is Aarti, where the revenue is up 34%, the EBITDA is up nearly 5%, and the margins have come in at 16%. Next is NMDC, where the revenue is down 50%, the EBITDA is down 73% at 851 crores, and the margins have come in at just 26% versus 46% same time last year. Next is Apollo Tyres, where revenue is up 17%, the EBITDA is up nearly 12% at 712 crores, the margins have come in at 12%. And lastly, Mindtree and LTI will be in focus as their merger is now complete and they've started operating as a merged entity as on yesterday.
Okay, all right. Those are all the stocks in news. By the way, the Chinese activity data has come in. It is coming in at 5% versus an estimate of 5.3%. So largely in line, on the back of which the Shanghai markets, they are doing well in trade today. But with that, let's move on and talk about all the action from the F&O space. Hey, Mangla.
Good morning. So, the SGX Nifty is indicating that the start would be about 50 points in the green, and that was reflected in the kind of, flows that we saw yesterday as well, that there is some sort of optimism for our markets, at least in the cash front. So we had the FIs and the DIs put together, buying around 1,100 odd crores, a little over that much, but it was lower than what we saw on Friday. But at 1,100 crores, it's not bad nevertheless. What happened was that the Nifty futures premium from 74 points, which we alluded was at the higher level, has come down to around 50 points, and that's telling you that there was some unwinding because of lack of follow-through on Monday's trading session. The FIIs went ahead and sold about 700 crores in index futures, unwound about 5,000 long contracts, and perhaps, just to take that chance, added around 2,200 short contracts as well. As a result of which, The FII longs from 63% have now come to around 60-odd%, and the shorts are at 40% as well. What really stood out from the F&O data, however, yesterday was the unwinding of 28,000 short puts and adding 63,000 short calls. What this means is that the street believes that maybe at higher levels, we will continue to face resistance, and to that extent, the SGX Nifty positive start is something that we will get to test, because yesterday's high on the Nifty was 18,000, just below 18,400, and that's given 18,400 call writers some support to go ahead and write that call. Close to around, 29-30 lakh shares written on the short side at the 18,400 call. So that's telling you levels upwards of 18,400 to 450 may face a resistance. So it would perhaps be more prudent to buy at the dip as against chase the SGX Nifty gap up rally. Important support zone for the Nifty. We have 18,000 to 18,100, which continues to be an important support zone to watch out for. Whereas for the Nifty Bank, which is above 42,000, we'll watch out for 41,000 to 41,500 as important support zones for both those indices. In terms of stocks, most definitely keep an eye out on Sun TV and BHEL as they've entered F&O ban, giving company to GNFC and PNB.
All right, okay. Mangalam, Reema and Surbhi, thanks a lot for joining us. Those are all the cues that you need to watch out for today's trading action.